Hey guys, Stephen Edwards here. Welcome back. This week's video blog is called Don't Miss the E-Train. So what the heck is the E-Train and why don't you want to miss it? Well, I think everybody can see now that we're going through a major transformation in our society. That we're really, in essence, moving from a three-class society to a two-class society. And we all know that the class of society that is being wiped out is the middle class. You can just look around. I mean, it's apparent just looking at the brands and products and services that are doing very well and those that aren't. So if you look at things like luxury goods, Louis Vuitton or, anything to do with luxury, the top brand motor vehicles, they're hard to get hold of and they're doing incredibly well. But if you look at the middle market, stores, products and services that were really designed and focused on the middle class, Macy's and Dillard's and stores like that, they're finding it very difficult. They're having to change their approach. They're either going to become more upmarket or more downmarket. Look at Walmart, the #1 employer now in the United States, servicing primarily lower income. So this change in our society, this transformation is very apparent. The question is, what do we do about it? How do you take advantage of these changes and prosper in this new emerging economy? So the analogy I want to use is a train journey. If you think that the part where you are in your life right now, you're looking to make a major change. You're looking, if you like, for a track to get on that will take you to your destination. And the destination that you want for yourself and your family is freedom, isn't it? And we get that through creating financial freedom. So the most difficult part of the journey for the train, of course, is what? Is getting out of the station, right? And it takes a lot of energy to do that. And I want you to think of this. If the train had to use the same amount of energy that it takes to get it out of the station, could it get to its destination? And the answer, as we all know, is no. It's impossible. The train, once it leaves the station, has to build something, doesn't it? Something we call momentum. And to the point where the train is using very little fuel at all, but it's very difficult to stop. And it's momentum that carries it to its destination. And as a society, the poor and the middle class are programmed to believe that the harder you work, the more money you're going to make. And even though that isn't true, even though the evidence proves that isn't true, they still believe it. And they're out working hard to try and create that financial freedom, and it'll never happen. In fact, the truth is this: the harder you work, the less money you're going to make and the less freedom you're going to have. And what we must do in our lives is to build momentum. And we do that by becoming an entrepreneur. Now, the good news is that entrepreneurs are not born, they're made. It's not like when, a child is born, the nurse runs into the doctor's office and says, "Doctor, look, another born entrepreneur." It just doesn't work that way. They're using specific principles. Principles, by the way, that have been here since the beginning of time. So what I want you to do is, there's a phenomenal book all about entrepreneurship. It's called The E-Myth. And it dispels, first of all the myths about being an entrepreneur, that it's all off the cuff, that they're born. And it talks about the specific principles that are used in order to create financial freedom through entrepreneurship. So the book is called The E-Myth. It's by Michael Gerber. So your assignment for this week is to go ahead and buy the book, read it, and then pick out 3 things that you need to do immediately that will set your train on the journey. Get it out of the station and begin to help you create momentum on your journey to financial freedom. So that's your dare, if you like, your assignment, your daily active remembering experience for this week. Put your comments and questions below. We'll make sure that we read those and get any questions answered. And remember, the reason I do these videos is not so that you can watch a video once a week, feel good for a few minutes, and then never do anything. The reason I put these videos together is because I truly want you to have that freedom that you deserve in your life. And the only way that's going to happen is if you follow through on these assignments, or as I like to call them, dares, daily active remembering experiences. So follow through, get the book, read it, apply 3 of the things in your life right now, and you will start to see a radical shift in your life, and you won't get left behind at the station. And you will be able to catch the E-Train to financial freedom. So remember, Socrates used to say that learning is simply remembering. We have all the knowledge inside of us, we just start to apply it. That knowledge is not power, it only becomes powerful when you use it. Knowledge applied becomes wisdom. So be wise. Remember what the Greeks used to say, saper ord, dare to be wise. So follow through. Until next time, this is Stephen Edwards checking out. Thanks for watching.